And we're live. So, this is season 4, episode 3. We about
This
to
is
talk about
episode
sis.
4.
I mean,
Lord, this man done said the wrong, and he got the wrong episode in the title, y'all. Never mind, never mind. Anyway,
no, I don't.
yes,
I
you do.
have the
You got
right.
episode 3 in there.
Okay, look, I'll be right. I got it. Look, I'm about. I'll change it later. But this is season 3, episode 4 of Sister. Listen, listen,
Hold
listen.
on, babe. You said you had an announcement before we get into the
Oh, oh, oh,
thing.
thank you, thank you, thank you. So I will be cutting my camera off because of the fact that I gotta eat, but I'm dedicated to reviewing this show. And I had a subscriber of mine, apparently, she said she wants to see me do TV shows as well. So me and Jasmine, we do sister. You been
Man, we got to talk about this because I am upset and I'm tired and I've had enough of this
oh,
stuff. Okay.
okay, but I have to cut this camera off because I gotta eat. So, but I'm still
Well,
gonna
don't
be
cut if you don't go and cut that camera off so I can go in on these phones, no, cut the
okay.
cut the light off, y'all. Cut the light off.
Cut it off.
Anywho,
So,
y'all. I'ma just
so
get right into my frustrations because I've been holding this for 2 days. So I gotta get this out. Cal, are you okay? Do you have mental problems? Are you on drugs? Cause how is you mad at Sabrina over what Bio or Bayo or whatever that man name is did? Like, what was she supposed to do, Calvin?
like, and Calvin, what was right? She a woman, and what was you expecting for her to do? You was expecting her to punch that dude?
Like, what did you want her to do that she didn't do, Calvin? I don't understand what you were looking for. I don't know. I don't know. Like, Calvin, you the one started the fight. You chose to do that. So how is that Sabrina fault because you chose to start a fight? I don't understand.
Yeah, and you talking, and Calvin, and Calvin, and Calvin. I'm gonna need for you to do stuff. I'm gonna need for you to pick a lane and stay there. Period. Point. Motherfucking blank. This is ridiculous. You get mad because somebody because this guy said, "Oh, you gay." Listen. You need to pick a lane and stay there because I'm honestly starting to think that you don't know what you want, Calvin. You do not. I am honestly starting to think you don't know what the fuck it is that you want. And
And
as hold on, I'm not done with my ranting. As far as what you expected Sabrina to fight? Really? No, that's not what a woman does. I used to get on this one about that. Cause she knuck if you buck. My girlfriend, she is that. She'll tell you.
yeah,
But
I'll knock a nigga head off. I ain't got no problem with that whatsoever. Charge to my head, not my heart. But anyway,
so point being is that you have some women like that. But Sabrina is not one of those women. And I really think you don't know what the fuck it is you want. I'm finished. Move on to the next couple.
hold on. I'm gonna say this, Calvin. Do you want Sabrina? Are you using this as another reason not to have you and Sabrina's relationship be successful? Because it seems like it's always something with you. First, it was her insinuating that you were gay, and now she didn't defend you. Child, if you don't leave her alone because you don't want her and she don't want you either. Because she talking about some she don't know if she can strap up and you're talking about you didn't defend me. Christopher was a mess. I'm moving on to the next. I can't. Sabrina and Calvin give me a whole headache. And I hate having headaches. So that's that on that. So
Hmm.
then we get to Andy in this car. Child, I'm tired of you in this car. Like either you're
Like,
gonna keep it
no,
or you're
no,
not.
no, no. Wait, can I go in? Can I, or do you want to take that? Do you want to take that?
Well, no, if you have something to say, by all means, go right on ahead.
Andy, you in this goddamn car, and then Karen talking about don't drive it, don't do it. Listen to me. You gonna get yourself in a world of trouble. You already about to get fired from your job. And if you think, and if Tyler Perry, I'm telling you, if she don't get fired within this season, I'm not watching this show no more.
Um, Andy in this car.
I'm so
Either
sick of her with this goddamn car situation because she not making sense.
either you're going to keep the car or you're not going to keep the car. And if you're going to give the car back, go on and give it back already and call it a day. Like this hopscotch between your car and this car that Gary bought for you is ridiculous. And my thing is, either you're gonna be with Gary or you ain't. All this back, back, forth and
For
forth.
the
Rest in
for
peace to Leah, by the way. It's it's ridiculous. Y'all are too old to be doing all this back, back, forth, forth. Like, you know how they say, get it together or forget it forever. Like that. That is the point I'm at with you and Gary. If you're gonna be with Robin, be with Robin. If you're not gonna be with him, leave him alone too. Don't waste his time either. Because girl, you are just as confused as Calvin. Cause to go back to Calvin just for a quick second. Calvin, why you get triggered every time somebody implies or insinuates that you're gay or you look gay or whatever? Are you? Are you gay? Are you gay? Because anything that got anything to do with gay, you get triggered. And if you're not gay, why does somebody calling you that trigger? Because if you know who you are, then why do you get triggered by the comment? I'm just saying. So then we pick up with this Zach and Fatima. I'm so tired. I'm tired. Can we see Zach and Fatima do something other than lay in the bed? Can we do that? Because I'm tired. I don't have enough. You want a salad or anything, John? I'm tired. I don't have enough of that. Like I get the gesture, but come on, man. Like it's getting redundant at this point. Like Zach in particular is getting redundant at this point. Tired. Can we see them do anything else? would be in the bed with each other. That's what I'm wondering. Because
I'm back. I'm sorry.
okay, now I gotta start over my rant because they wasn't here. Um, Zach and Fatima, can we see y'all do something else other than laying that bed? Because if y'all not laying in the bed, y'all are on the couch. And I have had enough. I am tired. I'm done. Like, I would like to see Zach with clothes on. I'm just saying. Other than the few little scenes that we do see, we see his tattooed back more than we see anything of him. And I get it. Y'all have sexual chemistry, whatever, however. I understand it. I'm not a prude. But it's getting old very quickly. And I get the gesture that Zach did with the pictures of Fatima on the bathroom wall or whatever it was. It's cute, but it's also a little creepy. Cause who sit there and take thousands of pictures of they mate sleeping like that? Like who's doing that? That's a little creepy. And Fatima, I'm gonna need you to get more secure in your relationship, honey. You threaten this man 100 times an episode. And it's becoming a little bit toxic because me and Bay was talking about this. If you don't trust Zach with your heart, then you don't need to be with him. Period, point blank. That don't make any sense. You should never have to threaten a man that much. No, that's you becoming a little bit toxic with that, Fatima. Because no ma'am. If I had to do that with Raphael all the time, I would not be with him. Because that is exhausting. Hey, make sure you don't mess up. Hey, make sure you don't mess up. Hey, make sure you don't mess up. I can't say that 1,000 times. I can't do that. I can't be in a relationship like that where I gotta say that a bunch of times. Now, this situation with Danny and Egos or whatever this nigga name, El Slegos. Danny, leave El Flago alone. Cause Cause you using F Lego to try to get over Preston because you think your relationship with him is over. But I'm gonna tell you it ain't. Cause Preston and old girl ain't gonna laugh. In case you didn't know, because it's Tyler Perry land, and no healthy relationship lasts on these shows. Now, Andy calling Robin in the bed and all the. Listen, like I said before, if you're gonna be with Robin, be with Robin. If you're not gonna be with him, leave him alone too. Like you can't use people to get over people because once you get over that person, you're not gonna want the person you use no more because you've already completed your mission. That's why you should never do that. You should never use nobody to get over nobody else because that never works. Because you always end up either going back to the person you were trying to get over or you just end up breaking up with the person you was using to get over that person in the first place. You end up breaking up with him anyway. Cause soon as you get back right with Gary, I believe that you're going to leave Robin alone, which is fine, I guess. But you shouldn't have did all this to begin with. You did the most for what? Like I hate people that waste people's time. Don't waste nobody's time just because you had somebody waste your time in the past doesn't give you a right to waste anybody else's time. Like I like with Andy, I just can't. Like no, no, I'm good on that. Um, Now this thing with Karen and Aaron at the basketball game and yada yada dude. If you say you gotta talk to this man one more time, I'm going out the window, and I don't want to land on my feet. Because Karen, if you don't go on and tell this man you pregnant already, what part of I'm pregnant you can't get out? Like, I, what what's the big secret? All you is pregnant. Like, it's not that serious. You just pregnant. Like, you're dragging this out for entirely no reason at all. Just tell the man you pregnant, and it most likely is probably Zach's. And that's that on that. Like all this long drawn out, I really gotta talk to you, but I really don't want to tell you here why. Zach was there, so why not go ahead and just say it already? Good grief. The next episode, you better tell him, or I'm gonna have a problem with this show because I'm sick of this whole pregnancy thing now. Like, it is gonna come out or it ain't, child. Tired. I don't have enough of that. I don't have enough of that. I had enough of these secrets. That's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of the way Tyler Perry is writing this. Like it's ridiculous. It gets to the point where it gets redundant, and you wonder why people lose interest in these Tyler Perry shows because the dialogue is redundant. Like if you ask people, "Are they okay?" 100 times, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" Yes, leave it alone. Yes, leave it alone. Please leave it alone. Like, and then another thing I was kind of scratching my head over. Zach, how you don't know who Gary is? How you don't know who get? How you don't know who Gary is? You ain't never seen Gary before? Cause when you was at the police station in season 2 with Andy and Karen over Jasmine, you mean to tell me you didn't see Gary? The only thing I could think of, you know him, but you didn't know his name was Gary. Because y'all just meeting don't make no sense because y'all have seen each other before. Y'all seen each other on multiple occasions, I believe. So all this acting like you just met him is just stupid. Like none of this is making sense. In fact, when you getting help from somebody at Sabrina's bank to help you with your stocks, so why would you tell Gary you needed help when you was already getting help? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. That whole thing is weird. I don't trust Gary from the Man in the Moon. I'm not saying he gonna take all of Zach's money, but I just don't trust the interaction. And then there's like this thing where it's just a lot of weirdness going on. And why do everybody have to go in that back that back closet to talk to Karen. They ain't got nowhere else they could talk at. Wasn't that the same place you was humping and thumping with Zach? But never mind. That's not my business. Never mind. I'm just mind my business. So, this episode didn't really give much. Um, it was supposed to be about a basketball game, but it wasn't really about that. Wasn't really about that much. They didn't give too much because they didn't give too much. It was cute and short and straight to the point. This wasn't gonna be a long review because the episode did not really call for too much reviewing because they didn't give us too much. Now next week episode, just to give y'all a little preview, I ain't gonna say too much, but we are gonna see Hayden. I guess they released him from the hospital, child. But anyway, aside from that, um, that was pretty much the show from beginning to end. Oh, while we're here, I don't know how many of you have the BT Plus streaming out, but this guy to the left or whatever side of me he on, he be watching that BT Plus, honey. He be watching that BT Plus app. Okay, he all in the BT Plus app, honey.
And the
Just
only no, listen. The only reason why is because she gave me her password, so I'm using hers. This is just because
yeah,
I'm
we
not paying. I'm not paying for BT Plus.
see, and I
Sorry.
usually don't allow him to be lazy, but I figured I'd share. I figured I'd share because that's my baby and I love him, so I don't have a problem with him using my account because it give him something else to do besides
Yeah,
be on
hey,
YouTube all day. But
y'all,
anyway,
y'all, like, y'all, y'all, people. We're done with the review, and I'm about to get off here. But before I go, y'all really need to go back and watch Being Mary Jane because the scene where her brother came in, he rung the doorbell and then he came in her house, and then she was like, "Oh my god, why didn't you ring the doorbell?" And he was like, "I did, but you was too busy with your head between his legs." That scene, bro, it take me out every single time. But we're about to go, and we'll talk to y'all next week. But I just wanted to point that out, like,
yeah, we about to go. We'll see y'all for next week review.
which is episode 5.
Episode 5, even though he got the wrong one in the title, but it will be episode 5 though. It will be episode 5. And we'll see you guys later.